Here is a group of women. By no stretch of the imagination could the gender of any of these people be described as anything other than female, based solely on the evidence before your eyes. However, without wishing to cast aspersions on any of them, I want to present to you with a counterintuitive scenario. Suppose one of these women cut her hand on some broken glass when she broke into a house. Forensic scientists take the blood and do DNA fingerprinting on it, and based on that evidence they look for a male burglar. Why has that happened? Well, it's because all of these women are chromosomally male. They have one X chromosome and one Y chromosome in each of their ordinary body cells. The difference is that their bodies do not respond to male hormones. They have total androgen insensitivity syndrome. Note the words total and syndrome. There are degrees of this, and someone with the least pronounced form is indistinguishable from a man to the eye. However, internally, these people have male gonads, no womb, and so forth. So far as I know, I don't know anyone who does not respond at all to male hormones, including any women that I know, in fact. Here's another woman, clearly also female. These are photos taken before and after the cosmetic surgery she had on her neck. This woman has a life, does various things. I don't know, maybe she enjoys chess and works in a fish gutting factory, and so on. I don't want to reduce her to a syndrome. However, once again, if you were to look at her chromosomes, it would turn out to be possible to label her as having Turner's syndrome. This is where there is only one X chromosome per cell. As a result, she may have various health problems, and it's difficult to see a situation right now where some of the problems associated with being a Turner individual would not be problematic, unlike total androgen insensitivity syndrome. Nonetheless, she is obviously female. Again, I don't know anyone personally with this, but I do see them occasionally. Left to themselves, something both of these groups of people have in common is that they cannot get pregnant by having sex, something they have in common with me. Another thing that makes it harder to get pregnant by having sex is this. This is a situation where instead of the outside looking different from the inside is different. Nonetheless, people who have this condition can get pregnant if they know they've got it. It's called uterus didelphys bicollis. Some people have unusual looking kidneys. Their appendices go in various different directions and so on. But we don't have special pronouns to refer to these people, or to the people with didelphys bicollis just because of that. This is partly because we don't consider it significant in that way that these people are different. If the genitals are different on the inside, it doesn't make us call a she a he. If they're different on the outside, all of a sudden we do start to hesitate about what pronoun to use. And in a sense, so we should.
What these people illustrate, though, apart from the fact that they are also human beings and blah, 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 is that everyone starts off female, and that female is the default form of the human species. In a way, we're all female inside, but some of us are also male. Those of us who are male are less likely to be aborted early, less likely to be fearful of sexual assault, more likely to lead certain world religions, and more likely to be paid more, even if they hate being male. Today is International Women's Day. As a man, I can look at that and think, right, yes, they've got a point, but I'm doing that thoroughly as an outsider. And that's fine. But suppose I look at it this way. Rather than women being the other, you are, that is you women, are in a sense us. And the reason I think this is a helpful perspective is this. Were it not for the fact that a certain sperm took a wrong turning a few decades ago, you would be in the position, I would be in the position, of being paid less, of not being able to become Pope, and of having to take precautions against the possibility of sexual assault, which really dominate my life. That could be you, but for a tiny quirk of fate. So it's not about helping them in a patronising way, so much as recognising that they are the people, and that since we are also people with certain malignant growths between our legs, we understand that we could be them. So, happy International Women's Day to all of you. If you don't like this video, please tell me and comment. If you like this video, please rate, comment and subscribe. And share. See you tomorrow.